Okay, I just wanted to test the, the sound quality there, so I just paused. Well, it says a little bit jerky there. Not too critical with the drive though. Not more critical with the T-shot if it's a part 3. But this hole typically plays, what I'm also going to try and do is, like some of the others, is show you how I calculate wind. So I calculate wind differently with each and every single club. People use a set rate of, I think, 0.58 or something like that, which is a bit mad to do that when you have every club having a different loft. So for wedges, I have a different factor than I do for a 3-iron, for argument's sake. So this here would be 5. So let's go back. 4, 5. It was coming at me directly from 12 o'clock. If you imagine as a clock face, it would be times 0.55. So times 0.45 tells me I've got to add 2.25. I've got 105, so that's 107, and it plays a little bit longer than what it says as well. So what I'm going to do is just, this lands 107 neutral spin. I'm just going to give it a little bit of top spin just to get it, just to try and get it that extra couple of yards. Oh, it's gone quite a bit long. Okay. Usually always plays longer for me, but let's see. I actually probably don't really need this. So I'm going to see how the putts work. Without using, well, I should actually use the caddy, shouldn't I? I have got it through. Right, I would usually try and draw around here. There's enough video of me doing it, but I can't see myself reaching the rough here, so I might now. Stop. Okay, not a major crisis. It'll be 40-50 rough, I expect. Ah, but 30-40. Nice. 9 lands 120 yards. Excuse me, from 30-40 rough. I typically don't aim like this, like I'm doing it now, but I do it usually from the golfer view. And try and see. I basically want to go to about 8 or 9 millimeters left or right of the pedal. So 120. I add about 6 yards for this. A very slight headwind. So I don't want to go all of the way because I'm going to get a bit of roll because I'm coming out of the rough and going uphill. So any luck, I can just trickle it up there. That doesn't work. Right click. It is one of the easier courses to putt on. About 10, should be around about there-ish. It doesn't matter that it's gone to 307 yards, you just don't want to bring that to 55 and then do it, otherwise you get yourself in a world of problems. But as long as you take the aim point past the hole, tiny little bit of backspin in this. You really typically want to click with the wind, you want to click against it if anything. Lost myself a couple of yards there and ended up quite a bit left. But never mind. It's the thing, when you can or feel a lot more confident with your putter, then it doesn't typically make too much of a difference if you end up 15 feet away, whatever the case. It'd be nice to end up sort of a bit closer all the time, which it's not going to be too far away. Just want to get the speed right here. That's all I want to do. And then hopefully cool, speed ready start. It helps. I can't remember when last I've seen this whole back pin location. It almost feels like WGT have forgotten that they have a back pin location. Now this hole basically, actually I'm very tempted. I had 13 yards, so that gives me 210. So 4 iron and full backswing I'm definitely reaching. The land's 208 without any wind. The only thing I don't want to do is have a major malfunction with the ding here, because then I won't make it. Otherwise I'll play the safe option, which will give me a fairly easy punch anyway. Now I can afford to be late because I won't be in any danger of going. It should be. Fairway's quite wide. So that's a nice safe shot. Fairly easy punch. And, I punched the 60-yard Cleveland all the way down to 21 yards, basically hops and stops. Close. That's fine. So I have no need to pitch with my other wedges or any of that. I don't really like roll at all. So if I can avoid roll, especially with the wedges, right. I also actually just while I'm doing this, just want to show you. I have to pause there. Just going to do something. In your game settings here, you need to have as many of these things turned off as possible. I have the hole-in-one challenges basically on. I have flash just set to high. You can mess around with this, but I wouldn't go too far away from high. I have these 4 things switched on: distance markers, aerial multicam, A marker, and camera pans. And basically everything else is off, except for ball trails replay. And the reason why I have that on is, especially for you guys who use clubs that tend to long roll past the hole or anything like that, if you watch the replay back and you roll 8 feet long, it sometimes gives you the perfect line for your putt coming back. So it's definitely a trick to keep it on. It doesn't really do too much to the meter. I haven't noticed anything anyway, but it can be a helpful little putting aid. I wanted to turn the vibration sounds down just a little bit, because whether it's because I've got a headset on recording this, I'm not too sure, but it's echoing in my ear something serious. It seems a lot louder than it should be. Okie dokes. So typically what I do here is I play this hole for the yardage that it says. So now I'm adding 8, which makes it 167. I'm going to play it for 159. Especially even more so that I have a bit of a helping wind here. Because I tend to get a little bit of roll with the Callaway ball, and usually, because I haven't messed it up, it works out quite nicely. I've underhit that by a little bit, and also just picked a little bit too early. It's cost me probably a yard. But it's a decent way to consider that hole if you play it, because most people are always saying they can't hold the green, they play for the back. it's not really a hole to try and attack the pin. I don't even think the level 90 ball can basically not have any role in a wind like a toe wind like this. It's possible it might, but in a headwind, obviously, completely different. I would play a lot more attacking. Let's see what this is doing. Let's probably try that. That happens to me a lot lately too, and I'm trying to change the putter scale and accidentally hit the meter and double click it. If anything, I think this may miss, still on the low side, but I have a tendency to do that. So I might still actually miss on the low side. Might not, we'll see. But I'm going to click it a little bit early anyway. Try to, just like that. Should have left the aimer where it was. Oh well. That would have been perfect. There we go. I've been missing low so often that I've gotten to the stage now where I'm sure it's most people's disease of missing low, where I'm purposefully trying to aim it out as far as I can to make sure that I start missing high, and then once I start missing high regularly, then I can just adjust it inwards. I'm working on a pretty nifty putting tool, which I think once I've got it completed, it's going to change the game for a lot of people. And I will be sharing it once I've done it. Really going to help you. I could get all over it. Ooh. Wow. Now, another thing that's a mystery to me, did I catch to do the replay? Is, I don't know, people seem to not have a belief about these ping wedges, and they're awesome. I really don't understand what the things that people have got against them. I've been told by a few people that I'm never going to be much good at the game while I use them. Some people have told me that about while I use the Callaway ball too, but I seem to do okay, considering I use a bad ball and bad wedges. But yeah, I'm not too sure what the sort of issue with them is. But, I've got the Clevelands, but every time I play with them, I'm scared to death of putting any backspin on them. Whereas at least with the pings I can attack. I've actually got quite a nice yardage here. I want to try and end up just a hair left of the pin if I can. A little bit short. Oh, nice. That's going to be super. I'm going to have a fairly long putt. It's going to roll. Go. Jesus, I didn't think it was going to get on the green for a second. Go in. Okay. Wow. That's one thing that has changed for me since I got to the Nike irons. Is the amount of extra spin, even with this this apparently inferior ball. They stop the ball very well. Very well. Again, possibility it might miss low. Let's kick it here really. A rare birdie on this one. Very nice. Let's have a look what's it say. Got over there. The backspin should be. Should be all over it. Could have allowed enough for that wind. I don't know if I can get anywhere near the ding. Okay. Ooh, that looks like it's heading right for it too. Oh, where's it? Wow, way short. Okay. I was considering to hit a 6-eye neutral there, which in a 6 headwind I typically would. So obviously with the full backspin I've see I've got a note there, 10 headwind at 1 o'clock or from 1 o'clock, which is about what that was, 5-iron full backspin. So got slightly screwed over there, I think. It's not turning too much. I'm also lately trying to get into this habit of just using the 40 scale as often as I can. Just look at the hair light. I'm just going to pause this for 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Like, but anybody needs to know that, but ouch. Ouch. Fly. Fly, fly, fly. Okay, so I've got off to a fairly nice start here now. I just don't want to kick it up. I'm at 27 front line. Quite happy. I've got a 56. 56 registered here already, so I can get to. Oh man, you get penalised as much as I expected there. I don't think that's good luck or anything. I just don't think that 8 to 10 is 8 to 10. I think it's more like 6 to 12. So some holes. Yeah. That's one of those again where I knew it, where I was even saying it before I did that. I needed to ding that putt. Should have gone to the 40 scale and not use as much power. Seems as soon as I go up near this region here, it jerks like mad on the way back, and that's cost me an absolute certain birdie there. That was not a tough putt. And if I had dinged it, it was in. So same with the back nine looking here. 54. That really should have been a birdie there. Dang. You never know. Yeah. I've got to get nearer to the ding for a start, otherwise I'm not going to birdie any of these. Just not quite full backspin. It's going to. Oh, but it's nice. You see, I put the aimer there for 6 millimeters, so now we'll see. Go in and have a look. That's basically worked out spot on. Still, even though I don't know how many rounds I've played with these new Nike irons, still have the R11 mentality of the release that I was always getting. Yeah, meter's no good. That's no good. Let me disable this. I might disable that for 50 minutes. We'll be done by then. Oh, I should have Skype open, shouldn't I? Should have it open. Doesn't really seem to make too much difference to my dingability there. Typically plays 2 yards short to this pin, so I'll play this at 114. Very little bit of help, but this will pop back a yard. I expect. afford it to go a little bit harder. That's okay. So I'm within well, putting range like this. Typically I'll be happy. Happy one, this meter's bad. Oh dear. I don't know, whoever watches this, if anybody watches this who notices something similar, but I mean, I've got the slowest putter that you can get. I've got just about the slowest balls you can get. But the putter seems so jerky lately. It never used to be like that. It used to be fairly smooth. But the putter seems exceptionally jerky. I don't even think there's a cure for it. I mean, I've got this laptop I only use for this game. I've got a different laptop that I use if I want to browse, or that I use for work, things like that. So now I'm going to get the rollouts or not. I hope I do. I'm going to end up quite a bit short here. Going to definitely be short now. I should be. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it is short, but only a yard. I expect it to be substantially shorter than that. This thing. About 6 yards, 5-6 yards of help there. The stage around into basically laying them all. Okay. Just using my calculator to just make sure I get the right speed right, just to get the speed correct for the next scale. It may be missing high. It may be missing high. Not 100% certain. That's better. Yeah, I knew it. That's what you call stupidity, isn't it? Yeah. Knew it was going to miss high, and I just didn't adjust. I should have just brought it in a tick. I only just got past the edge there. Well, I can't afford any more pars, otherwise it's going to be a completely pointless exercise. No good getting another 56. One of these days, if I get lucky, and I get a proper meter of my putter, I'm going to record a 52. I'm going to capture one of those elusive rounds, and I'm going to get it on video. Let's see. I might clear it. I can't clear it going for the pin, so I'm going to go just a little bit left. Clear it, hopefully. Just get a... Oh, or not. 248, what did that land at? Let's actually have a look. Because this typically lands at 250. Typically lands at 250, no wind, full backspin. I had a little bit of help, not much, but 252. Oops. I need to try and work out a miracle here then, don't I? I need to get it to a green to start with. Let's go a little bit. Well, I should take it better. Get in. Oh, that's a nice shot. Nice result from there. Happy with that. Ding it up, a little bit nicer. Okay. It's about right there where I had it. That looks okay. Beautiful. That'll work. Don't mind if it just misses a tiny little bit. I've never had an ace yet with the ding. usually always when I miss a little bit later, a little bit early. Very strange thing. Oh, that's loud. That's just really burst my eardrums. Sorry about that. If my voice went up there, that was really loud. Oh, what a pity. What a pity. Well, I'm just pausing it between the holes, or actually trying to remove the clapping out of the way. And also just so you can see golf and not see it and continue. The rest of the stuff is not important. Okay. Well, this is usually a fairly easy birdie. I've never ever managed to eagle it. I've eagled the back pin, but never this one. Because I usually get nailed by the 15-second rule. If the ball stops before it's rolled all the way back. Oh, it's hoping this stuff. Oh, I might get lucky. I might. I'm into 147. The wheels are going to fall upon that. Yes, I can conjure up something here. Very, very, very tough shot there. Let's see. Didn't want to click it. Oh, thank you very much. I think I got lucky there. I was thinking I didn't want to click that late. Oh wow, that's a real sweet bonus. Awesome. It takes forever and ever and ever to load between holes. Well, that was a very nice little bonus. Oh. So the best I can do is 55. At least I can equal something. This hole in this pin location drives me nuts because it sometimes plays 3 yards longer and other times it doesn't. And typically when I play it for 3 yards longer, it isn't. So if this was 153 with 1.5, 5 yards out, it'd be 148. Sweet. But if it's playing its usual yardage, I'm going to go way long, way long. That didn't work out too bad. Obviously was playing it a little bit longer than I expected. What a pity for that. This is why I've just waited, I don't know, 2 minutes I think for the salt to load. What else was I going to say something? Sorry. Wide for Wexford. Can't be far away. Got what I was going to say to you now. Yes, I played that a little bit up from the backspin. This is critical putt. Now I need to just birdie 18 to make up one shot at least. But that's that's what I wanted to say. That's that one putt where I knew it was going to miss high, and I didn't change for it. That putt. See, I've gone and done it again. So it's worked out okay that time, but the meter jerked on me because I went up there instead of just going to the 40 scale, and that putt there. We'll see how long it takes, so I'll keep it going. I'll split it up a bit. I knew it was going to miss, and I didn't adjust. It's cost me, well, assuming I can birdie this, it's cost me a 54. This is also another funny pin. Usually I add 7 yards here. And I've got 5 yards of help, so I'm adding 2, so I've got -7. 7 yards. Should be alright there. Oh, going on for an eagle. Oh, I didn't aim anywhere near enough for it either. Definitely up on the wrong side of the hole as well, I think. Easier putts from short right. Should make it low for 55. Meter's making me nervous. I'm going to miss it. I'm not. And there's a talk through of Beth Page. 55, not too bad. Should have been at least a 54. At least a 54. That silly putt that I knew I was gonna. Not bad. 100% of both. Can't think if I missed the green header. Not too sure why. Near enough makes no difference. 106 putts. I'm probably still nowhere. I think I was 31st. I've gone backwards and gaining a shot. So 54 was definitely definitely doable there. 54, but these 51. I don't know. That's another universe to me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and girls, whoever watches, and we'll see you soon.